they break into the Apple store, they break into the
Y'all,
Adidas store.
black people,
This is not
stay
they're
up,
doing
stay
protest.
up out of that
This is
immigration
so
stuff.
ridiculous.
It
It
ain't
doesn't
our
look
fight.
like they're
It ain't
protesting
our
for
fight. I've
rights
been
or
strolling through
anything. This is
YouTube and
they're doing
Instagram,
just for the
and
looting the stores and
I'm
everything. I
very
saw they
actually
break into
pleasantly
the Apple
surprised to
store,
see
they
how
break
many
into the
black
Adidas
people,
store. This
YouTubers,
is not they're
and
doing protest.
Instagram, what do you call them, influencers?
Saying that
The
there's a
black
need for us to
influencers
get
say they
out
out
there.
of it.
But it's just
Funky
hard
Dineva
for
said
me in the
he's
back of my
distressed. He
mind
don't know. He's
reconciling
conflicted.
41
And
years
honestly, I
for
feel the same
treatment
way.
from a certain
I
group of
come
people.
from
And
Florida, just
now
like Funky
me
Dineva, and I'm
going
actually
into
from South
battle
Florida as well.
knowing that a
And I know
large part
exactly
of
what
your
he is
community
speaking of.
carries
He said
anti-black
that he has
sentiments, it's
PTSD
just hard
because
for
how the Cubans treat us. And he said, unfortunately, he looks at all the Spanish people the same due to the Cubans. Now, with me, my experience is a little different. I grew up around Peruvians and Argentinians, and they were nice. They were nice. We got along very well. I actually babysat a Peruvian. She was so precious. I wish I could see. Alexis was her name. So I had a variety of Spanish people. But what I will say is when I went down to Miami, because I stayed up in Fort Lauderdale, when I went down to Miami, though, um, some of the Cubans, not all, it's just that if you go in certain spots, they disregard you. Like, they really disregard you. So I can understand why Funky Dineva is conflicted. But at the end of the day, if you are here and you illegal and you didn't get your papers, that's on you. And that goes for Mexicans. That goes for anybody that's illegal. Because like I said, I'm from South Florida. I know people who's been here for 100 years, and they done been through 3 wives, 3 husbands. They done had kids and all, and they never thought to get their papers. And I even though I don't want ISIS to get them, I still, I don't know what to do, because you have every opportunity to get your papers. You have every opportunity to get your papers. A girl that I went to the dollar store, and this girl, she was telling me a story about a little kid who has immigrant parents. The child was born here. The parents were here for 16 years. The child is 6 years old. They deported them parents, and they put the child in foster care. My thing is this: if the parents was here 10 years before they even had the child, why didn't they work on getting their papers? Left at home. Low key. That's why they not saying nothing. He was like, why Telemundo ain't saying nothing? They not gonna say nothing because they low key want them to go too. So it's a mess. I'm so sorry for it, but stay out of it. I said this at the store. I was at the corner store, and it was this dude. He had a little cigarette in his hand. First, he played his lottery. He was an older dude, and he was sitting to that some old song, and he said, all right, he was finna hold the door for me. I said, nah, you got it, Papa. So I went to my car. And while he was walking, he said, you have a nice day. I said, you too, sir. I said, don't you go over there messing with that immigration stuff. He said, I'm out of it. I'm out of it, with his beer in his hand. I said, hey, I am pleasantly surprised to see how many black people is out of it, because it's not our fight. If anything, it's helping us, because